everyone, this is pre-algebra part 2, and in this class we learned a lot about proportions. So as you can see, I'm using proportions to figure out the answers to all these. Give me 1 second, I'll clean up this answer sheet. So you know the drill. Go ahead and grade yourself and come back and see how we did these. Alright, so I'm going to zoom in and work on some of these. And in this first one, how many pounds are in 32 ounces? Okay, well, there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. All right, now because pounds are the unknown, I'm going to put those on top, and I'm going to put my 16 ounces on the bottom. And I know that I have 3 12 ounces, and that's going to be over x. This is my comparing two things with my proportion. So now to get x by itself, I need to multiply both sides by 3 12. All right, so that's going to cancel. And if I divide those two, 16 goes into 302 19.5 times. All right. Now to do this one, we need to know how many tons are in a pound. Well, that's 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. All right. So because I need to know tons, I'm going to put that on top. So 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. I know my pounds, so it has to go directly across my pounds in my conversion, and I don't know my tons. Okay, so now I got to multiply by 1,400 on both sides. 1,400 times 1 is 1,400. 1 times 200 is 2,000 is 2,000. If I put those, I'm going to get a decimal. Let's see what the actual decimal is, and it's 0.7 tons. All right, for this one we do King Henry died. I start at deca. Deca is the DA, so I'm going from 12 all the way to milligrams, which is right here. So I'm moving 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I put my decimal here at the end of my 12, and I'm going to move it and fill in all of those zeros, giving me 220,000 milligrams. Alright, the same kind of thing is going on here. So I start off at king, and I'm going to go here. Alright, so I'm starting off here at 5.3, and I have to go 1, 2, 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3, fill in my 2 zeros. Should be 5,300. Alright, in this one I need to know my conversion. That's 16 ounces equals 6.2 pounds. Alright, so I already know that 16 ounces, equals 1 pound. And since ounces is what I want to know, I need to put that on top. And I'm going to put my pounds right across from it because got to compare same unit to same unit. All right, now I'm going to multiply both sides by that 6.2. Put it over 1 so I can multiply my fractions. 6.2 times 16 is going to give me 99.2 over 1. Well, anything over 1 is itself, so 99.2 ounces is the answer. All right, in this one, I know that 2,000 pounds equal 1 ton. But in this one, I want to know what my pounds are. So I'm going to put my pounds on top. I have my 0.7 tons that I can put on the bottom, and I don't know x. So now I'm going to multiply both sides by 0.7. Put that over 1. And it's going to be 1,400. All right, in this one we're moving from centigrams to kilograms. So King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. We're going from centigrams right here all the way to kilograms. And, oh, wait a minute. No, we're going from kilograms to centigrams. So 1.7 kilograms. And I need to know how many centigrams that is. So I need to move that decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fill in 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, which is almost what I have here. Let me make sure everything is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, there's one too many zeros. Probably started to write C and got confused. All right. Very good. How many hectograms are in 200? It's 5,200 grams. Well, King Henry died. We're right here. Is where we want to go, but we're here at grams, so we're going to move the decimal this time to the left 1, 2 places. So 1, 2, 52 hectograms. All right, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. I start out, I want to know how many decigrams, and I'm at grams, so I'm just moving it one place to the right. So if I take this, move it one place, it's now 3,000 decigrams. All right, so now we're going to do some capacities. Let's see how many tablespoons are to a teaspoon. Let's go up here to the top. 1 tablespoon equals 3 teaspoons. I hit something. So 1 tablespoon equals 3 teaspoons. That's my conversion for this one. I want to know tablespoons, so I'm going to put tablespoons on top. 3 teaspoons, and that's going to equal x over 5 teaspoons. So first thing I need to do is multiply both sides by 5 teaspoons. It's going to give me 5 over 3 equals x. If I do that math out, I'm going to get 1.66666, so I rounded it up to a 7. 1.67. All right, I know that 8 fluid ounces equal cup, but let's go see how many equal a teaspoon. 1 fluid ounce equals 2 tablespoons, which then I can transfer into a teaspoon. Oh, it is tablespoon. So 1 fluid ounce equals 2 tablespoons. All right. So because I don't know fluid ounce, that's what I want to put on top. And I do know 5.2 tablespoons. I don't know how many fluid ounces that will be. All right, so now I got to multiply both sides by 5.2. It's going to cancel over here, and that is going to be 5.2 over 2 equals x. When I do this division, I get 2.6 fluid ounces. How many cups are in 16 point yada yada yada? The fluid ounce. So 8 fluid ounces equal 1 cup. I want to know cups, so I'm going to put my cups on top. And on the bottom, I'm going to put my fluid ounces, so 8 fluid ounces. And I know fluid ounces for this situation, so I'm going to put it here with an X. And I got to multiply both sides by 16.5. that's going to give me 16.5 over 8. I know it's going to be around 2 just by estimating it. And if I do the math, I get 2.0625, which I rounded up to 2.06. All right, almost done this one. So how many cups how many cups? I'm not exactly sure what all that is. That's probably a typo. All right, so how many cups are in 12 pints? Well, I know that 2 cups equal 1 pint. Okay, so I need to know cups. Let's put 2 on top, 1 on the bottom, and I have my 12 pints over x. Multiply both sides by the 12, which is going to give me 24 over 1 equals x. That would leave 24 cups. How many pints are in 12.3 quarts? Well, 2 pints equal 1 quart. All right, so I want to know pints. I'm going to put my 2 pints on top, my 1 quart on the bottom, and I have quarts. So now I need to multiply both sides by the 12.3 over 1. That is going to give me 24.6 over 1, which reduces down to the 24.6. So 4 quarts equal 1 gallon. All right. So how many quarts are in 0.5 of a gallon? Well, let's first put our conversion. All right. And then on this side, I'm going to put my 0.5 gallons on the bottom and my x on the top. Multiply both sides by 0.5 over 1, which should give me 2 quarts if I do this math. Just a few more. How many liters are in a milliliter? Well, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So I started out at a liter. Well, I'm at 12 milliliters, right? How many liters are in 12 milliliters? I can tell you that this is wrong, actually. It was brought the wrong direction. See, I brought it to milliliters. Looks like I got it confused, the 12 liters, when I made this. Okay. But I'm going to liters, which means I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. The answer should have been 0.012 liters. I was finding liters, not milliliters. All right, so in this one, how many kiloliters are in those hectoliters? So I'm at 0.2 hectoliters right here. I need to go over one place to get to the kiloliters, and that gives me 0.02. All right, how many kiloliters are in 2 decaliters? So this time, I'm right here, and I went the wrong direction again. I don't know if I thought I had deci, but I'm at the bigger one. So I'm going to here, which means I'm moving 1, 2, 3. See, I put the right thing. I don't know what was up. So 1, 2, 3. It should have been 2,000 kiloliters. Unless I changed these problems after I made this. All right, very good. So keep doing these until you have them right, and I will see you in our next class. All right, bye.